Hello, ladies and gentlemen, lemme tell y'all something right quick. See, everybody wanna be great, they wanna ride first class, they want the private jet, the nice house, the applause, the respect. But can I be real with you? Greatness ain't free. Everybody wants to be great until they see what greatness actually costs. See, it's easy to admire success from a distance. The fame, the money, the applause, the lifestyle. But what most folks don't see is the sacrifice it takes behind the scenes. Greatness doesn't come on sale. It's full price every single time, and that price, it's high. You can't have greatness and comfort at the same time. One of them gotta go. If you want to be extraordinary, you have to give up ordinary things. That means waking up earlier than everybody else, staying later than most, skipping parties, skipping vacations, sometimes even skipping meals, because you're chasing something bigger. The late nights, the early mornings, the grind when nobody's watching. That's the currency you pay for greatness. People love the highlight reel. They love when you make it, when your name's in lights. But they don't see the nights you were alone. They don't see the birthdays you missed, the sleep you lost, the relationships that faded because they didn't understand your drive. You'll lose friends. You'll lose time. You might even lose parts of yourself trying to get there. But that's the price. Some folks think sacrifice means just putting in more hours. No, sacrifice means giving up things that feel good now so you can live better later. It means saying no when everybody around you is saying yes. It means grinding when you're tired, showing up when you're discouraged, and believing even when results don't show up yet. And let's be real, sometimes the hardest sacrifices are the quiet ones. The moments nobody claps for, the time you choose to study while your friends are out, the moments you hold back tears because quitting looks easier, but you don't quit, you stay in it. You pay the price. You gotta ask yourself, what are you willing to give up to go up? Because elevation demands separation. You don't just rise by hoping. You rise by giving giving your time, your focus, your energy. There's no cheat code. There's no shortcut. Everybody who's great has bled for it in some way. And if they say they haven't, they're lying. So if you're on a journey to greatness, understand this. It's not just about what you gain. It's about what you're willing to lose to get there. Sleep, comfort, distractions, sometimes even people. But if you can accept the cost, embrace the sacrifice, and stay committed through the pain, then greatness isn't just possible. It's inevitable. You just got to be willing to pay the price. Every single day, pursuing greatness means learning how to deal with pain and rejection, not just once, but over and over again. It's not a smooth ride. There's no red carpet leading to success. Instead, there are roadblocks, closed doors, and moments that'll make you question why you even started. That's the truth most people don't want to talk about. But if you're serious about being great, you have to expect that struggle and be ready to push through it. See, people will tell you no more times than you can count. They'll laugh at your dreams. They'll doubt your ability. You'll apply for things and get rejected. You'll give your best effort, and it still won't be enough for some people. You might get turned away from opportunities you feel you've earned. That stings. That discouragement is real. But guess what? That's part of the process. If you let rejection stop you, you'll never reach the level you're capable of. Greatness isn't given to the person who gets knocked down once and stays there. It's for the one who gets up 10 times after falling 9. Pain is the test. Rejection is the filter. It separates the interested from the committed. If you're just interested in success, the pain will send you packing. But if you're committed, you'll keep going no matter what. And here's what people don't get. Pain is not your enemy, it's your teacher. Every setback shows you where to get stronger. Every no teaches you how to turn up your hustle. Every failure is feedback. Most people try to run from pain, numb it, or avoid it. But if you want greatness, you've got to learn to walk through it. Face it, feel it, grow from it. There will be nights when you feel like you've done everything right and still come up short. There will be moments you want to throw in the towel. You'll wonder if it's worth it. And that's when it matters the most. Not when it's easy, but when it's hardest. That's when true greatness is built. You might not see results right away. You might go through months or even years of pushing and grinding with very little reward. But don't stop, because rejection today doesn't mean failure forever. It just means not yet. Every no is pushing you toward the right yes. Every bit of pain is building your character, your endurance, and your fire. So if you've been rejected, if you've been hurt, if the world keeps telling you you're not enough, congratulations. You're right on schedule. That means you're in the arena. You're in the fight. And if you keep swinging, keep showing up, keep believing, you'll find out something powerful. Asterisk, asterisk, greatness doesn't come to the lucky. It comes to the relentless. Asterisk, asterisk, push through the pain. Stand tall after rejection. And remember, your response to failure determines your future more than failure ever could. When everything around you feels uncertain, when progress seems invisible, and when the odds are stacked high against you, that's when faith steps in. Faith isn't about religion alone. It's about believing in something you can't yet see. It's the fire that burns inside you when the world goes cold. If you're aiming for greatness, you need talent, you need work ethic, but above all, you need unshakable faith. See, the road to greatness is long, lonely, and unpredictable. There will be seasons when you'll feel like nothing's working. You're doing the right things, but you're still broke. You're giving your all, but doors keep closing. That's when most people quit, because they rely only on what they can see. But greatness doesn't come from what you see. It comes from what you believe in your spirit, even when there's no physical proof. Faith means planting seeds and having the courage to water them day after day, even if you don't see growth right away. It means waking up each morning and chasing your goals, not because you feel like it, but because you no asterisk, deep down there's something on the other side of the grind. Faith is the invisible engine that keeps you moving when your tank feels empty. And don't get it twisted. Faith isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. It's that whisper in your heart that says, keep going, when your mind screams, give up. It's that little spark that says, there's more for you, when everyone around you says, be realistic. People might call you crazy. They might not understand your vision, but that's okay. It wasn't given to them. It was given to you asterisk. You can't borrow faith from someone else. You have to build your own. How? By remembering why you started. By speaking life over your dreams when the results look dead. By choosing to act, even when fear tells you not to. It's not about being fearless. It's about moving through the fear with belief stronger than doubt. Faith doesn't promise the path will be smooth, but it does promise that you won't walk it alone. It gives you resilience. It gives you grit. It helps you see the obstacle but focus on the opportunity. And when you've been knocked down, when you've failed publicly, when you've embarrassed yourself trying, faith is the thing that picks you back up and says, this ain't the end. Look around at anyone who's truly achieved greatness. They all had moments where nothing made sense, but they kept going anyway. That's faith. It's the bridge between where you are and where you're meant to be. It's not about waiting until everything is perfect to move. It's about moving with belief that perfection will meet you on the other side of perseverance. So if you're struggling right now, wondering if your breakthrough will ever come. Hold on. Keep believing, keep building, keep walking, even if it's by faith alone, because the truth is, faith makes the impossible possible, and that's the foundation of all greatness. One of the hardest truths about chasing greatness is this: not everyone can come with you. As you rise, you'll start to notice that some people you care about won't support your journey. They'll question your vision, downplay your efforts, or simply drift away, and while it hurts, it's part of the process. Greatness demands growth, and growth often requires separation. You see, when you start changing, the people around you start to feel uncomfortable, not because you're doing anything wrong, but because your growth highlights their comfort. You're getting up early, you're grinding, you're making sacrifices, and they're not. That contrast forces people to reflect, and not everyone wants to. Some will cheer for you, but others will quietly hope you fail so they don't have to change. That's real. There will be folks who knew the old you, the one who used to party, procrastinate, or play it safe. And when you shift your mindset, when you start talking about goals, discipline, and vision, they won't always understand. They'll say you've changed, and guess what? You have. That's the point. You can't become who you're meant to be by staying who you've always been. Sometimes it's not even about people being negative. They're just not meant to walk the whole journey with you. Some folks are seasonal. They were there for a chapter, but not the whole story. Holding on to people just because of history can cost you your future. And that's the kind of price you can't afford if you're chasing something big. Greatness will demand that you outgrow environments, conversations, habits, and yes, relationships. You might find yourself spending more time alone, not because you're antisocial, but because your focus is on a different level. You're studying, building, healing, and planning. You're not wasting time anymore because you understand time is your most valuable currency. Letting go doesn't mean you don't love people. It just means you love yourself enough to protect your purpose. It's not about thinking you're better, it's about knowing you're built for more. And truthfully, the right people will rise with you. They'll respect your hustle, encourage your growth, and match your energy. You won't have to beg them to support you. They'll already be in your corner, and then there are people who will circle back. Once you've built something solid, they'll come around again. Some with support, some with envy, some just curious. But by then, you'll be able to discern who's real and who's just reacting to your results. So if you're on the path to greatness, don't be surprised when your circle gets smaller. That's normal. In fact, that's necessary. Because when you're building something big, you need people who add value, not dead weight. It's not personal, it's purpose, and purpose will always require pruning. Let go with love, grow with intention, and remember, everybody can't go where you're going. And that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Discipline is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. It's waking up early when your body wants to sleep. It's working on your craft when no one's clapping. It's saying no to distractions that offer temporary pleasure but steal long-term progress. And while discipline is tough in the moment, it saves you from something far worse down the line, regret, Regret is heavy. It sticks with you. It keeps you up at night, thinking about the opportunities you missed because you chose comfort over commitment. It makes you wish you could rewind time and take things seriously when it mattered. The pain of discipline is temporary. It might last a few minutes, hours, or even days. But regret can last for years. sometimes forever. People often chase the easy route because it feels good in the now, scrolling through social media instead of studying, going out instead of working on your business, sleeping in instead of training for your goal. But every time you pick comfort over purpose, you're making a trade, and it's never in your favor. You're trading growth for stagnation, dreams for distractions, potential for procrastination. Discipline is what separates people who want success from those who actually get it. It's not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. You don't have to feel motivated every day. Nobody does. But if you're disciplined, you'll show up anyway. That's how you build greatness. One small, intentional action at a time. It's easy to wish. It's easy to say, I'll start tomorrow. But time doesn't wait. Life doesn't slow down for you to catch up. Every day you waste is a day you don't get back. And someday, if you're not careful, you'll look around and realize you settled for a life far beneath what you were capable of. That's the real pain. You see, most people aren't held back by their ability. They're held back by their habits. It's not that they couldn't succeed. It's that they didn't have the discipline to keep going when it got boring, hard, or inconvenient. Discipline is what allows you to keep your word to yourself. It's the foundation of self-respect, and the more you practice it, the stronger it gets. But here's the truth. Discipline is not about punishment. It's about freedom. When you're disciplined, you gain control over your future. You're not a slave to your impulses. You're not reacting to life. You're designing it. That's power. That's peace. That's where greatness lives. So when you're faced with the choice, comfort or calling, choose calling. When you're tired, when no one's watching, when nothing seems to be working, choose discipline, because the temporary struggle is worth it. The sacrifices will pay off. And one day, while others sit in regret, wishing they had done more, you'll be living in the life you built because you were willing to pay the price every single day. Discipline hurts now, but regret haunts you later. Choose wisely. Greatness isn't about being born with some rare gift. It's not about luck or even just talent. Talent might get you noticed, but it's hustle, heart, and consistency that keep you in the game long enough to become great. The truth is, talent alone is never enough. Plenty of talented people never make it because they rely on their natural ability and skip the grind. But those with heart, the ones who keep showing up, putting in the work, and refusing to quit, they're the ones who rise. Talent can give you a head start, but without work ethic, it fades fast. Hustle is what keeps you moving when things get hard. It's waking up early to train, staying up late to study, practicing when everyone else is taking a break. It's doing the things nobody else wants to do so you can live the life nobody else can. Hustle means you go all in, even when there's no applause, no recognition, and no guarantees. But hustle without heart. That burns out quick. Heart is what fuels you on the inside. It's your why. It's the passion that keeps you grounded when the hustle gets hard. Heart gives your work meaning. It's what makes you push through fear, face rejection, and keep going after failure. When your goals are connected to your heart, your values, your purpose, you become unstoppable. You're not just working for money or praise. You're working because it matters to you on a deeper level. The world is full of gifted people who never do anything with it. You've seen them, folks with amazing voices who never leave their hometown, brilliant minds who never step outside their comfort zone. Why? Because they thought their talent would carry them. But talent can only take you so far. It's the intangibles, the discipline, the hustle, the heart, that carry you across the finish line And let's be honest, greatness isn't built when everything is going well. It's forged in adversity. It's shaped by how you respond when things go wrong. When you fall short, when you lose, when nothing's going your way, do you fold or do you fight? That's where heart steps in. That's where character is built. And that's what separates the elite from the average. The beautiful thing is, hustle and heart are choices. You don't have to be born with them, you develop them. Every time you choose to try again after a failure, every time you push one step further than you thought you could, you're building that internal fire. That's what greatness is made of. So don't let anyone tell you you're not good enough because you weren't born into the right situation or you don't have some special talent. You've got everything you need already, the ability to work, the strength to endure, and the heart to care deeply about your dream. If you bring your full self to the table every day, with hustle in your hands and heart in your chest, ***, there's no level of greatness you can't reach ***.